me, fellas!
All right, old school NBA fans, self-researched NBA facts. Got another video for you. As always, thanks to anybody who watches my channel, watches my videos. I really appreciate it. This video here, again, somebody in the comments, basically incited me to do this video. But suddenly, the point per game scoring of a teammate suddenly is a big deal. And I was told that everything that in my last video I said was immaterial, irrelevant. Okay. So what I'm doing in this video here is talking about scoring teammates, sort of like a continuation of yesterday, but in a whole different manner. So what I looked at is how many times did LeBron James, because that's the person that was brought up, have multiple teammates getting you 15 points per game or more. So if you're, a high score, 25, 30 points a game, that kind of thing, and you have two guys getting you 15 or more, well, that's enough firepower that should just overwhelm most teams, regardless of defense, unless you're like just, dead, last third or quarter of the teams in the NBA. But did you know, not counting this season, but in LeBron James's 21 seasons that he's played, 15 of the 21, he had multiple teammates getting him 15 or more. In a lot of those years, guys getting in the 20s, 25, all this scoring. And I guess the point the person's trying to make is that what a teammate does offensively is just not that big a deal after all. Whether it's, you have low scoring teammates, high scoring teammates, none of that matters at all. It's all about triple doubles, the person said. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's unbelievable. But it comes down to this. LeBron James, like I said, in his 21-year career, because his 22 is still going on, his rookie year in 2004, he's got Zydrunas Ilgauskas getting him 15.3 points per game. Carlos Boozer getting him 15.5 points per game.
Now Jeff McGinnis have to see how he steadies the ship. It's all about being an experienced point guard. Damon Jones. The contained defense that New Jersey is playing is outstanding.
Let's look at Carlos Boozer's first quarter.
Well, starting the game, I thought Carlos Boozer was going to have to do most of his damage in and around the basket, getting to the offensive boards, and he comes out, knocks down his first two shots, and then gets to the offensive board, and that time just overpowering.
In 2006, Zydrunas Ilgauskas is getting him 15.6 points per game. Larry Hughes, 15.5 points per game. Must be nice. 2010, Anton Jameson, 15.8. Mo Williams, 15.8.
5.3 to go. Time to get off a good shot.
You want something quick hitting here.
Here comes Mo to the ball.
You don't have time. You want to...
Jennings, one-on-one with Mo. Mo says clear it out. Fires for the win. Goal!
Saying, go to the post.
And it looks like Doc called him out. He heard the message.
Antoine Jameson for three.
2011, Dwayne Wade, 25.5. Chris Bosh, 18.7. And the funny thing about that one is, the year before, in 2010, Dwayne Wade scored 26.6 points per game.
1 year in Portland, and then finally came to Miami. His hometown was so looking forward to it as Wade drives to the basket, count it, and a foul.
Dribble penetration.
Wade and the finish. Beautiful setup. And Miami up by 14, their largest lead of the half. Wade backs up, hits a three.
And Chris Bosh, 24 points a game.
In these two games thus far.
Bosh is at 2 in a row, inside and out. Wade is 0 of 5. Bosh. He's come on now in this second quarter. Wade, Bosh, the defender. Got it.
Wade was 5th in the NBA in scoring, and Bosh was 9th. You have 2 of the top 9 scorers in the NBA. Getting you, here comes 50 points between 2 players you're joining that squad. Must be nice. So they had that in 2011. In 2012, Dwayne Wade, 22.1. Chris Bosh, 18.0. 2013, you got Dwayne Wade at 21.2. Chris Bosh at 16.6. 2014, Dwayne Wade, 19 points. Chris Bosh, 16.2. This is just year in, year out. You're getting all this offensive help, tons of it. 2015, joins a new team. Now, does that change? Not at all. Kyrie Irving, 21.7. Kevin Love, 16.4. Now, in 2013, 2 years before, Kyrie Irving was averaging 22.5 points a game. I think the next year he was like 20 point something.
Here comes Irving. Drives on Thompson. Irving spins. Puts up the shot. It's good! Kyrie Irving with 3.4 remaining. And the Warriors call timeout.
Flipped it away. Shot clock down to 6. Irving on the drive and score.
The year before, in 2014, Kevin Love, 26.1. I don't think people understand how much firepower that is and how hard it is to contain 3 guys that potentially, when they were on their own team and the focal point of the offense, are getting you 20 to 25 or even more points per game. You got 3 of them on one team. I mean, that's insane. 2016, Kyrie Irving, 19.6. Kevin Love, 16. In 2017, Kyrie Irving, 25.2. Kevin Love, 19 points per game.
Ohio the night before Thanksgiving. As we go right to work, Kevin Love came to the ball against Plumlee. The fadeaway, Plumlee, good defender. Kevin Love knocks it down.
Kevin Love coming right down into the lane, doing a good job, one-on-one from the corner.
So we'll see if Portland continues to keep Plumlee on Kevin Love.
He's making the right pass. He made the right pass that time.
That weave, Irving against Lillard. Kevin Love picking and popping.
Unbelievable. In 2019, he goes to the Lakers. So, no, he doesn't have any marquee names or, peak stars or anything like that. But even on that team, Kyle Kuzma, 18.7. Brandon Ingram, 18.3. I mean, it's just year after year. 2021, Anthony Davis, 21.8. Dennis Schroeder, 15.4. 2022, Anthony Davis, 23.2. Russell Westbrook, 18.5. 23, Anthony Davis, 25.9. Russell Westbrook, 17.4. 2024, now he's got 3 of them. Anthony Davis, 25 points a game on the nose. D'Angelo Russell, 19.8 points per game. Rui Hachimura, 18.2 points per game. I mean, how much help does a guy need?
This is the 3rd matchup between these teams this season. Lakers took the first 2 as the Lakers and Wesley Matthews. Davis has position against Oklahoma City on Wednesday before coming back to win in overtime. Davis fading away.
And they got dusted in 5 in the first round. I mean, what can you say? And even this year, at one time, Anthony Davis and D'Angelo Russell were getting, 15 or more. I mean, AD was like 25 points or something. And right now he's got Luka Doncic, who's like 21 something, whatever that is. And I'm sure Austin Reeves is at 19.1. Yeah, and in 2024, I forgot to mention, the 4th guy getting you 15 or more is Austin Reeves at 17.8. And what's funny about that is LeBron James last year in 2024, his 4th leading scoring teammate, Austin Reeves, at 17.8 was more than Michael Jordan's best teammate in his first championship in 1991. Scottie Pippen giving you 17.2 points per game. Austin Reeves last year as the fourth highest scoring teammate is 17.8. I mean, it's just ridiculous. What can I tell you? Also in 2024, D'Angelo Russell, 19.8. That's higher than every year that Jordan and Pippen played together except for 92 and 97. Every other year. That's higher. And that's, again, his second highest teammate on his team. It's ridiculous. 22, Westbrook, 18.5. That's right in line. Like Pippen in 93 was 18.6. That's what I'm talking about. You basically have a player matching what Pippen's offensive production is and a 20 to 25 point per game score. I mean, it is ridiculous what this guy had. And, it seems like you can present any facts, back it up with evidence, video evidence, statistical evidence, and it just does not matter. These people's brains are so warped and so washed, you are not going to get through to them. In Michael Jordan's career, he had one season where he had two teammates getting 15 points or more in a season. Now, I didn't count 1995 because Jordan was only there for 17 games, and obviously that would have affected the point per game distribution had he been there all year. I think Kukoc was just over 15 and Pippen was like 22 or whatever. But yeah, his rookie year, I just did a video on this yesterday. Orlando Woolridge, 22.9. Quentin Daly, 16 points per game. That's it. And that was back when, it was a little easier to score in the NBA in the mid-'80s. The pace was higher. The scores were just higher. That's just what it was. But if you look at Anthony Davis, for example, his last full healthy season when he was on New Orleans in 2018, Anthony Davis averaged 28.1 points per game. That's basically what Jordan averaged his rookie season. I mean, it's just obscene how much help this guy had, especially on the offensive end. Obscene. And then you look at a player like a Kobe Bryant, who's kind of in between the two, Jordan and LeBron. But how many times did Kobe Bryant have two teammates getting him 15 or more? Well, his rookie season, Kobe coming off the bench stands to reason. He had three guys. Shaq was 26.2, Eddie Jones 17.2, and Nick Van Exel was 15.3. The next year in 98, Shaq 28.3, Eddie Jones 16.9. Now, Kobe was still coming off the bench, but he was an all-star. But if you want to scrap those and okay, fine. 1999, Shaq 26.3, Glenn Rice 17.5. That's a really nice, couple of teammates to have. 2000, and the Lakers were the number one rated defense this year too. In 2000, Shaq 29.7 points per game. I believe he was the scoring champ that year. And Glenn Rice is getting you 15.9. Not bad. And the next time Kobe had that was in 05. Now, Kobe did have injuries that would have probably made this happen. Caron Butler, 15.5. Lamar Odom, 15.2. So you can kind of understand that one. But like 2010, the last championship that Kobe ever had. Pau Gasol, 18.3. And Andrew Bynum, 15. Well, like I said, I mean, that's right in line with, a few of the years that Scottie Pippen had with Jordan. You look at 2012, Andrew Bynum, 18.7. Pau Gasol, 17.4. Again, that's help. Everybody, he didn't win without a top 75 player and all that. Yeah, that's true. But all it took was the voters to vote Pau Gasol in as a top 75 player. He's certainly probably a top 100 player, 120, something like that. I mean, it's kind of splitting hairs at that point, in my opinion. And then Kobe's last season in 2016, again, fighting injuries, and I think that's what allowed this to happen. Jordan Clarkson, 15.5. Lou Williams, 15.3. The luxury to have these guys on your team to help provide offense. Even if you're out, you still got guys that are fully capable of scoring, of carrying the burden. It's unbelievable to me. I mean, LeBron James had a scoring champion as a teammate. Dwayne Wade in 2009, scoring champ. Kobe had Shaq as a scoring champ while he was playing with him. Jordan didn't have anything like this. Would it have been nice if he would have had another, high-level score? Oh, I'm sure it would have been insane. It would have been lights out. Another possible scenario that I guess was on the table was the Bulls trade Charles Oakley, I think it was the number 7 and the number 9 pick in the 1987 draft, to San Antonio for David Robinson. Now, David Robinson, when he was on Navy, everybody knew what he was going to be. So if you would have traded all that, but Robinson, had naval commitments. He wasn't playing until 1990. But imagine even rookie David Robinson, because he was a 24-year-old rookie, with Michael Jordan. I mean, you're going to the finals probably that year, if not even winning the championship. There would have been no stopping them. The two guys like on that level. And I'm saying that LeBron James has had that level of teammates before. How they ever lost the championship, I'll never understand it. I mean, Dwayne Wade, scoring champion, a finals MVP already. And then you throw in Chris Bosh and LeBron James. I mean, it's just insane, the level of firepower that these teams had. But specifically, the multiple teammates of at least 15 points or more is nuts to me. And in some of these years, the second teammate is giving you basically what Scottie Pippen was, who was the first teammate. So I don't know. I don't know what to say. I mean, you guys' minds are just so warped and they're so brainwashed that it doesn't matter. I could present a mountain of evidence and it will not matter. You can call him a ball hog, whatever you want. That's going to be tomorrow's video where I'm going to dispel that stupid narrative. That's all people have. All they have to hold on to is Jordan couldn't beat the Boston Celtics when he was on a 30 and a 40 win team against, a perennial 67 and a 59 win team. That he was a ball hog. He couldn't win until Pippen and Phil Jackson got there. Or when all else fails, the league was watered down. Those are the 4 go-tos I always hear. And if that's all you got, it's pretty weak, in my opinion. So anyway, I think a lot of you guys just need to do a little more homework, or like I've said in a couple of videos, just keep your mouth shut then. You don't know what you're talking about. And maybe you do it to get a rise out of people, but it's fine. That's just going to inspire me to make a whole video on it, to shut up you and all the people who think like you, who listen to nothing but Shannon Sharp, Colin Cowherd, Nick Wright, and Kendrick Perkins. I mean, that basically you guys are just little robot sheep of those people. It's kind of sad, really. Have your own mind, do your own thinking. But anyway, that's all I got for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. I would really appreciate it. And that's it. Until next time.